Welcome on Easy Learning. Now we are going to cover next question of BPC-001. It is the question of section A, question number 2. It is also about 1000 words. The question is, what do you understand by the term development? Discuss in detail the role of endocrine glands in development. Answer. Development consists of the process of happiness, harmony, and satisfaction of essential needs. These all qualities of life together assure the development. Development is also desirable with improvement, progress, and aspirations of people. All sections of society take advantage with these benefits. It makes all sections of society more meaningful and creates precondition for the fulfillment of basic needs like food, education, health, and shelter. Besides this development, human development is different and it changes over the course of their lifetime. In this field of development, infants, children, adolescents, adult aging, and lifespan are included. It aims how to think, feel, and changing in behavior take place throughout the life. In these major changes, physical, cognitive, and socio-emotional development are seen. Furthermore, motor skills, executive functions, moral understanding, language acquisition, social change, personality, emotional development, self-concept, and identity formation are seen. This development also influences and examines nature and nurture on the process of human development and processes of change in context and across time. Several researchers research on human person characteristics including individuals' behavior, environmental factors, social context, and the built environment. The role of endocrine glands in development. The endocrine gland is of the part of the endocrine system made up of that secrete hormones, chemical substances produced in the body that regulate the activity of cells or organs. These hormones regulate the body's growth, metabolism, sexual development, and function. The hormones released into the bloodstream and throughout the body may affect one or several organs. The body creates hormones with the help of chemical messengers. The information is transferred from one set of cells to another to support the functions of different parts of the body. The major glands of the system are the hypothalamus, pituitary, thyroid, parathyroid, adrenals, pineal body, and the reproductive organs including ovaries and testes. The pancreas is also a part of the system. It performs hormone production and digestion. The thyroid gland is located in the lower front part of the neck. It produces thyroid hormones that regulate the body's metabolism. It also performs the growth and development of the brain and nervous system in children. The pituitary glands control the release of thyroid hormones. Thyroid also performs the action of maintaining normal blood pressure, heart rate, digestion, muscle tone, and reproductive functions. The major endocrine glands are pituitary glands, thyroid glands, parathyroid glands, adrenal glands, pancreas, gonads, pineal glands, and besides this, other hormone producing structures. Pituitary gland. This gland hangs from the base of the brain by a stalk, STLK stalk, and is enclosed by bone. It consists of anterior pituitary or gland, which produce hormone, and posterior pituitary or a neural portion which is an extension of the hypothalamus. The hypothalamus maintains the hormonal output of the anterior pituitary and creates two hormones that it exports to the posterior pituitary for storage and later release. Parathyroid glands. There are several parathyroid glands, out of which 4 to 6 are found on the back of the thyroid glands and secrete parathyroid hormones, which causes an increase in blood calcium levels by targeting bone, the intestine, and the kidneys. PTH is the antagonist of calcitonin. PTH release is triggered by falling blood calcium levels and is inhibited by rising blood calcium levels. Adrenal glands. The adrenal glands are located above the kidneys in humans and in front of the kidneys in other animals. The adrenal glands produce a variety of hormones including adrenaline and the steroids, aldosterone and cortisol. It controls the behavior during crisis and emotional situations. It stimulates the heart and conducts its tissues and metabolic processes. Pancreas. The pancreas, located in the abdomen, below and behind the stomach, is both an exocrine and an endocrine gland. The alpha and beta cells are the endocrine cells in the pancreatic islets, islets, that release insulin and glucagon and smaller amounts of other hormones into the blood. Insulin increases the rate of the glucose uptake and metabolism by most body cells. Gonads. The ovaries of the female, located in the pelvic cavity, release two main hormones. Secretion of estrogens by the ovarian follicles begins at puberty under the influence of FSH. Estrogens stimulate maturation of the female reproductive system and development of the secondary sexual characteristics. The high blood levels of LH causes to progesterone, which works with estrogens in establishing the menstrual cycle. Among males, testosterone functions in the testes in response to LH testosterone for maturing reproductive organs, developmental of secondary sex characteristics like beard, horse voice, etc., and production of sperm by the testes. Pineal gland. The pineal gland is located in the diencephalon, diencephalon of the brain. It primarily releases melatonin, which influences daily rhythms and may have an anti-gonadotrophic effects in humans. Okay, anti-gonadotropic. Okay, anti-gonadotropic. It may also influence the melanotropes and melanocytes. Okay, melanocytes located in the skin. Besides them, there are many body organs not normally considered endocrine organs, contain isolated cell clusters that secrete hormones. Examples include the heart, gastrointestinal tract organs, the placenta, estrogen, progesterone, the kidneys, the thymus, skin, and adipose tissue.